Yeah. Hey, can you guys hear me now? Can everyone hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hi, everybody. Am I back? Am I not back? Oh, you guys, this is like ridiculous. Oh my gosh, seriously. I don't know. Having my own issues right now. This is so ridiculous. Guys, I'm sorry. If you guys are listening to me now, I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. I have lost you. My computer just closed down again. Let's see. Okay, can you guys hear me? Yay, you can see me and you can hear me. All of a sudden I lost everyone. Sorry, you guys. Yay! You know, I don't know what's wrong, you guys. Every day is a new day with me. Every day is a new day with me. Yay! Sorry! Ridiculousness! Yay! Well, I want to share with you guys a few things that I got. I have to tell you, I don't think I have ever been so, I don't know. You guys are just, I'm a little overwhelmed. And so I just want to share because I want you to know how much I appreciate you. So I got this amazing package from Jamie. You guys, my little daughter, is in love with bath bombs, and Jamie has a soap shop, so I wanted to support her. I was going to order my daughter some bath bombs, so I messaged Jamie and asked her, and I'll show you some of the stuff that she sent me. I wrapped some of it for my daughter already, but look at the Christmas card. But then she sent me extra stuff for me. Look at the Christmas card she made. Isn't it beautiful, you guys? Out of a doily. Isn't it beautiful? And it's just beautiful. I just loved it. And then she sent me all these really cool bits and pieces, like handmade tags and all sorts of die cuts and little die cut envelopes and napkins and just cool stuff. And I'm excited to use it. And I want to show you some really cool stuff. This is an embossed envelope that she did. She did a business envelope and embossed it. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Lucinda. Oh, welcome home. Everybody tell Lucinda welcome home. She just got home. Lucinda, we're so happy for you. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Elizabeth. Cheryl. Samantha, if I didn't say hi to you guys, say hi to me because, hi, Shannon. Do it in caps. But this is really cool. Now, look at this, you guys. These are all paint chips. And look, she embossed on all these really cool paint chips. So I'm definitely going to use these. I don't know if how I'm gonna use them, if I'm gonna make tags out of them, or if I'm gonna, I don't know. But I really love it. Like, look, really cool. Can you guys see how cool the embossing is? Hi, Vicki. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Carla. Yes, welcome home, Lucinda. But so for all you guys that have paint stores around you, this is like a really cool little idea to add to your journal. I've added paint chips to my journals, but I don't know if I've ever embossed them. Isn't it great? Like, look at this embossing folder she has. Isn't this awesome? Look, it's like red and with roses. So beautiful. Hi, Annette. I know, really cool, right? It's a neat idea. So I want you guys to all, I'm sure she wouldn't mind us sharing her ideas. Okay, and look, she sent me some envelopes that she made out of cool scrapbooking. It's really thin, so I don't know if she printed on it. And then she made me some cool pockets with like little tuck spots. This is like a double pocket. And then she corner punched some other paint chips. Aren't they cool? And she sent me book pages because, you know, one can never have too many book pages. And some doilies and just some really cool bits and pieces. And then she gessoed on some magazine or sale flyers and then did some creative corner punching on it, so they'll make some really cool tags too. Really cool, right? And then she also did the same on some time cards. So for all of you that are into really junk journaling and using these sort of time card things, it's really great to the little cool ideas that she gave us all. Well, she sent me this as extras in my box, and I'm going to show you some of this. I wrapped a lot of the stuff that I bought for my daughter, which was, and she wrote me a sweet note just to say thank you. But I wanted to show you guys some of her soaps that she has, and then she sent me some soaps, okay? So look, isn't this cool? These are really cool soaps, and this is a bath bomb. Isn't that cool? And some, wish you could smell them. They all smell amazing. But I love this one. Look, this one is like, she made it like a stocking full of coal. And they all smell really amazing. And her soap is Love You More. And then this is a bottle of bath bomb salt. Isn't that cool? So I wanted to show you, and they all came with really cool little tags in them, but the tags are in the bottom of my, one of them is called Reindeer Poop. That's so funny, Reindeer Poop. And I love it. It's awesome. So I wanted to show you guys, when my daughter opens up her bath bombs, I'll show them to you. But she's gone. She went to visit her dad. Hi, Pat. Everybody say hello to Pat. Hello, Pat. Hi, Renee. So I just wanted to show you some cool stuff. But this is not all, okay? But I thought, you know, I really love her embossing paint chip idea. I got some awesome Christmas cards from all of you, and I love them. And I may wait and show you guys those the next stream because they're all here in this bag. Everybody's telling you, hi, Pat. Pam is, and Renee, and Carla, and Phaedra. Somebody take a screenshot. Hi, Tris. Her soaps are awesome. They smell really good. I know. She's just so generous. It was really, you broke your toe, Elizabeth. That's horrible. Broken toes are like not great. Jerry saying hi. Somebody take a screenshot and send it to Pat so she sees everybody saying hi to her. Cassandra, Cheryl, Scotty's sending you hugs. Renee, Vicky is saying it. Jerry Jean is, Samantha, I know, right? It's like, that's ridiculous, right? All right, so that's not all I received in the mail. Okay, I brought as much of it over here as I could, and then I got sidetracked. Guys, I have been up since the crack of dawn because my lovely little one went to visit her dad. And going to visit her dad, we had to, anyway, it's several time zones, so anyway, I want to show you something else really cool. So I got this from our lovely Linda, who'd already sent me a million amazing things. So she sent me this extra bag of stuff, and she wrote me this long note, and she sent me all these really cool die cuts. She'd already sent me some stuff, but I guess she said these were in her package. So I might use these today. She sent me some stamped tissue paper. So, you know, I always get the comments of like, what do I do? Like, this is the greatest thing. Holiday time, all this tissue paper, take it from your packages that you get. And look, use your stamps on it, and maybe I'll put them on. I'm going to make some tags, I think, today. So maybe I'll put some of these on my tags. So utilize your supplies that you're getting and use your stamps, and especially all those stamps that you've had for a really long time and haven't used. I'm guilty of it. You know, I told you guys I had a friend who left the island, and she gave me all these stamps. Before I knew her, I had maybe a handful. Now I have like more stamps than I ever thought I would. And of course, I never get to use them all. But these are beautiful. So you can also do the same thing with your napkins. You know, when you take those napkins apart. Pat can't see the chat. I don't think she can see the chat. Can she see the chat? I don't think so. Maybe she can see the chat, but she can't chat. I don't know. She's having her, she can chat sometimes when she has a certain certain person, nurse, helping her. So she sent me all these really cool embossed cardstock. And what she suggested is I use them on my jelly print, my jelly plate, and I could get a couple uses out of them. But what I thought maybe I'd do with you guys is maybe we would use them as stamps. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see the... She can't see the chat, but she can hear it. So that's why we all say hi to her. I mean, we say hi to her because we love her, but that's why we're all saying hi. Hi, Malia. Hi, Scotty. So if you guys have your own cardstock or anything, it doesn't even have to be cardstock. You could use your, whatever you can run through your embossing folder. You can make your own. You can use this on a jelly plate, but you could also, I think, use them as stamps. So I thought maybe we would try that. So Linda sent me these. Aren't they amazing? Like, I love them. Part of me doesn't even want to mess with them because they're so nice. Do you guys ever get supplies like that where you like it so much you wish you were like, oh, I don't know if I should touch this? And I think this might be, Linda, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but is this botanical dyes? Is this doing the botanical dyeing? I love these. Beautiful. Or are they jelly prints? Are they botanical dyes or jelly prints? I figured they were botanical dyes because they're dyed through and through. Oh, we miss you too, Shannon. We're happy you're here. So she sent me some beautiful pieces. You guys, my to-do list is getting bigger and bigger of things that I want to do. I don't know. Do you guys have that? Oh, these are sprays. They're beautiful. You know, they actually look like botanical, you know, the ones where you botanical dye, you know, like we wrap your papers and put leaves between them. And I've done that. I did that a million years ago, you know, in college and stuff like that. I haven't done it in a long time. I have botanical dyed fabric, and that comes out really beautiful. So I don't know. I'm going to keep these out. Part of me doesn't want to use them because I like them so much. Do you guys ever just want to hoard your stuff for a little while and then use it? Am I the only one that like goes, okay, this is like really nice and I just want to kind of hoard it and lay with it and look at it and pet it and touch it and then I'll use it? You don't want to pack it up any of your crap? Linda, they came out great. I love them. And I love second prints. I think they make really interesting, especially on a jelly plate. I think they make really interesting things. Okay. Now, this kind of threw me over the top and it sent me into like a little bit of a crying moment. But I'm feeling better now. I'm not crying now, but wait till you see it and then you'll cry too. Okay? I just want to tell you girls, please don't ever feel like you have to send me anything. I'm so grateful when I do get things, but I don't ever want you to feel that's why I'm here. You know, that's not. I'm here for me, and you guys just being with you is enough. Just being with you is enough. Vicky says when she got new colored pencils, she just wanted to pet them for a while. Oh my gosh. All right, are you guys ready for this? Are you ready? I cried, and it was packed in this big, huge box. And anyway. Okay, guys, remember when I showed you how to do birds? Okay, my birds are nothing compared to these. These came from Carla. Okay, these came from Carla. And I have to tell you, I cried. Okay, I cried. I haven't really looked at every single thing because I thought I'd wait till you guys were here with me. But look how she wrapped things. I mean, it wasn't wrapped much nicer because it was in a big box, but I messed with it a little bit. But look at her birds. Her birds are and they're going to go right on my Christmas tree. My birds are actually hanging in the window, but these are going to go right on my Christmas tree. Her birds are amazing. Carla, your birds are amazing. Everything she does is amazing, okay? But these are really amazing. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. They're gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous birds. And if you guys didn't ever see, go back and watch Christmas in July and you'll see. She wrapped this so beautifully. It's a file folder, and she painted it. And isn't it beautiful? So whenever you guys sit around and go, I don't have anything, I don't have this. Yeah, this is from our Carla Frizzell, Carla F. Oh my gosh, I cried. Are you kidding? Okay, wait, it gets better, you guys. Okay, she sent me some owls. I love owls. Okay, I'm going to definitely use these. I don't know what I'm going to make. And wait, it gets even better. She sent me some flowers. And you guys know how I love me some flowers, right? And these are brooches. So I'm going to put them on my sweater. I do actually have a sweater here in Hawaii, so I'm going to put them on my sweater. And it gets better. She sent me all these amazing goodies. Wait till you see them. The birds are awesome, aren't they, Mary Lou? Okay, she sent me some fabric beads. They're awesome. And then look at all the cool stuff she sent me on the inside. she sent me all these really cool bits and pieces. The paper clips are awesome. And she sent me these wrapped pieces of agate, which I love, love, love. And she sent me, is this a magazine page heart, Carla? Is this made out of magazine pages or book pages? Because it feels so amazing and sturdy. Little paper clips and a little bird. I think I'm going to have to make some jewelry out of this and this tiny cool paper clip. Wait, and that's not all. No, this is from Carla F. I know, right? The brooches are awesome. Right? The brooches are awesome. You got some puffy stickers from the Dollar Tree? You're ridiculous, Susan. I love you, but you're ridiculous. Brooches. Aren't these the coolest beads? And hers are nice and shiny. Maybe are they paper? No, they're just paper beads that you painted. They look like they're enamel. Aren't they beautiful? Love them. Love them, love them, love them. And I'm going to put I close my little, wait, and that's not all. Wait till you see what's in here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Talk about bawling and boo-hooing. Yes, I was bawling and boo-hooing. And everything was so beautifully wrapped. I should have taken a picture of it when I got it open. Okay. Never are you going to see my tags pale in comparison. The heart was paper with glossy accents. Awesome. My tags pale in comparison. And you know how much I love making tags. Forget it. Mine are nothing compared to hers. Okay, wait. Remember when we made our paper hearts? Look at hers. 5 times better than mine. 50 million times better than mine. Made out of corrugated cardboard. So everybody has an art supply. Shannon, you know what? This group is not going to make you poor. You know why? Because we use recycled bits. This is corrugated cardboard, and all of you are going to get some of that. I know, and I know each and every one of you probably has a bit of fabric and a button and jingle bells. Wait, it gets better. Look at her tags. Her tags. Look at her tags. Aren't they awesome? Like, look at this with the buttons. Isn't that excellent? We just use what we have, Shannon. You don't have to buy anything here. Never. You don't have to buy one thing. Maybe paint. Okay, so I lied. You have to buy paint. They're just beautiful. Her tags are beautiful. Look at them. They're just gorgeous. But what's kind of cool about it is when you look at it, you have just about everything. You know, maybe you don't have the scrapbook paper, but you see that she's made do with what she has. This I love. I'm going to hang these on my Christmas tree. Look, cardboard on the back. Reusing stuff. Isn't this so adorable? This gingerbread man? So adorable. Hanging all of these on my Christmas tree. Wait, look at this. Her hand-painted snowman. Right? Aren't her tags amazing? Like, I love it. Thank you so much, Carla. You have no idea. I was like, what? I was like, what did I do to be so good this year? They're just beautiful. I love them all. I'm going to hang them all on my Christmas tree. So the baby, the little one, my 11-year-old, she was in charge of decorating our tree. Well, she quit halfway through because I guess, you know, you don't realize it, but as your kids grow up and move away, you know, she's the youngest. She's used to having all of her siblings here. Well, her older sister's in China, and she's not here. And her middle sister is busy working and going to school, so she's not around much. So it was just the two of us, and, you know, I put on Christmas music, and I told her to invite some of her friends over. And none of her friends could come when she was available. So she and I decorated it, but she gave up. Like, she was just like halfway through, she was just like, and I think I think she was sad because her sisters weren't here. So she's kind of good. She's going through her own empty nest syndrome, you know? And so your birds definitely put my birds to shame. Yours are amazing. Love them. These were made out of, for those of you who think you have to buy anything, you don't. They're made out of cardboard and book pages. She used sheet music on this, and I don't know, is this construction paper or is it painted, or did you paint it? I love it. I love the way they came out. I saw Lucinda. Did you see Lucinda's photographs that she posted? Her daughter-in-law reorganized her room, her craft room, when she was in rehab. And now she has a whole bunch of stuff. It looks amazing. She did a great job. Wait, you guys, that's not all. That was only the tip of the iceberg. I'm going to show you all of it. I was like, seriously? Okay, she sent me this enormous package of, and I haven't gone through it, and I won't go through it right now. I'll do it another time, but she sent me an enormous package of paper. And you know you can never have. Oh, Mary Lou, we made birds. I can't even tell you. Do not touch dead birds. And she gave me all this paper, and I'm not going to open it now, but she gave me a Birds and Blossoms, which I was going to order that magazine for myself, but I didn't. I haven't ordered. You guys, did any of you guys go over to Free Cycle and order your magazines? I ordered some. They haven't come in yet. I had to bring everything over here in a bag. What are you guys talking about, birds and feathers? Okay, wait. You guys, we can all use some wrapping. Well, they got a little messed up in my bag here. We can all use some wrapping. Oh no, this one was wrapped even the most beautiful. They were all, we could all use some wrapping. Some wrapping. It lessons from Carla. Hers is just beautiful. I'm sorry, you guys, I've got a mess going on here because I opened it in the box, and then Hottie's home painting. He's painting a dog for somebody. Painting the picture of a dog for somebody, and so then I moved all my stuff around. You guys, when you live in a small 800 square foot house, and I'm not complaining because I know some people really love living in small homes. When you're a junk collector like me, you know, trying to organize all your stuff and being able to find it again is two different things. Because I've moved my craft room so many times, it's been totally ridiculous. So anyway, I will try and recreate the mood. Okay, these are separate Christmas cards. Okay, so this little package was like this, okay? And it had this here, and it had the candy canes were all like perfect and beautiful. And then it had this inside of it, okay, in the wrapping. Can you see it? So it was all wrapped all nice. So I took the little snowflakes off, and it has little kids on it, and it's so cute. And then she embossed and made a bag out of an embossing folder with a brown paper bag, and inside is all these really cool die cuts. So just when you think you don't have whatever you need, if you have a brown paper bag, you can do a lot. But look at all these cool snowflake die cuts, which I'm going to put them in my December daily. My daughter and I are keeping a December daily together, so hopefully she'll give me permission and let me show it to you guys. It's actually really cute. She's doing most of it, but we're going to put some of these in that. And then I thought maybe I might actually make some earrings out of some of them. I don't know. We'll see. So that, and inside of it came a cool brooch, and look at this bag of goodies. Really cool bits and pieces. Definitely going to use them. I bought myself a box to alter, and I think I might use some of that to alter the box. Okay. So then inside here this is a cool bag. And inside here is, are you guys ready? Tea and cocoa. Isn't that cool? She put tea and cocoa in the bag. It's really cool. Definitely gonna, because I am gonna make a Christmas card journal. How many of you guys are gonna make a Christmas card journal with me? We can make them in the middle of the year, because I've gotten so many cool Christmas cards from you guys. and candy canes, which in my world you can't have too many. Candy canes are one of my faves. She made this beautiful tag out of serendipity paper. She used all of her scrap bits. Isn't that cool? And it's really nice. And then she sent me a popcorn bag, and in the popcorn bag has popcorn. Isn't it cool? Hi, APG. How are you? So I'm going to move this aside. And then... No, I haven't opened this, and I haven't opened these. This was all decorated nice. It was all in here, like, beautiful like this. But me bringing it over here. So I haven't opened this. But I did open the other ones, and then I thought I would wait to see. So I feel like, you know what? I feel like I've already gotten everything I could possibly need for Christmas. You girls have shown me so much love, and I can't even thank you enough. I can't even thank you enough. Save all your wrapping paper, girls. Save all your wrapping paper. How many of you guys have wrapping still to do? You're going to make a tag journal, Carrie? Oh, awesome. Okay, here we go. I don't... Wow, Carla! Guys, she sent me... You know how much I love this Lindy's Magicals. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I'm going to definitely... I won't use them today because I don't have myself set up, but I will definitely use them. Thank you so much. I love these. If you guys haven't tried them yet, they're pretty awesome. I love them. Love, love, love them. Thank you so much. Saving my paper. I'm going to be using my polka dotted paper. My ribbon bits, too. Saving my ribbon bits. Put my Magicals down here. And... Look at this really cute way she wrapped it. I mean, I just love it. This I love. She made this out of, is this chipboard and scrapbooking paper, Carla? But it's a great, I mean, this is just a great little ornament to make too. Love it. Love it. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And then another one of those really cool bags. And this one she put a little clip on. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely putting that on my tree too. What's in here? Let's see what's in here. You do your wrapping late on Christmas Eve with adult beverages and a movie. Oh, that sounds so good. You guys, my wrapping this year is very little. Because my other kids, oh, I love these buttons. Because my kids didn't really want anything, my older kids. And the little one I gave her, oh, I love all this. Love this Christmas ephemera. My little one, I had to give her some of her stuff before she left because I bought her clothes. Because she, guys, if I hadn't bought her some clothes, she would have really had nothing to go to cold weather in. These are beautiful, Carla. Thank you so much. I love them all. So I gave her stuff ahead of time. Oh, I love that. Look, she stamped on a piece of paper. Oh, I love it with the, I love the car with the Christmas tree. Love it. So I already gave her that, and I really, after we, I don't know, I think we're gonna get her. We've been talking about it. Hottie wants to make her like a makeup desk thing. She's into painting her nails, and so he wants to make her like a little station so she can do all that. And I'm thinking of just getting her some ukulele lessons. Well, you missed all the soap I showed and all the cool stuff you gave me. What is what? What are you asking? What is it? The Magicals, Elizabeth? They're paints. They're like a water-based acrylic pigment that when it dries, they don't reactivate. So they're awesome. So you can paint them, and it's like watercolors, but they don't reactivate once you paint them. Love the paper. Love, love, love the paper. Love, love, love the paper. Okay, let me. Oh, Carla. I'm going to cry now even more. Guys, today has been a crying day. Oh my gosh. Guys, she gave me one of her snowman journals. Did you guys see the beautiful snowman journals that she made? Oh my gosh. Carla, thank you so much. It's just beautiful. Shh. The The dog this morning. I already had to take the dog to go out to play with our neighbor's kids because she's missing them. Oh, look, you guys, she sent me. Oh, it's a beautiful Christmas journal. Oh my gosh, Carla. Oh, thank you so much. I'm going to use all that Christmas ephemera and I'm going to put it in there. Oh, I love it. Oh, look. Sesame Street, I love them. Carla, it's just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I love it. I love, love, love it. You gave me so many cool things to use inside of it. Now I understand why all the little packages. I'm a little slow. I just love it. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. Oh, Carla. Oh, made with love. Oh, I love it. I would give you a big hug if you were here with me. Guys, today has been a crying day. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I love it. And look at the cool journaling charm she made. Oh, I love it. I love it, Carla. Thank you so much. Oh, I love it. Well, maybe I'll add all my Christmas cards to this journal. I don't know. Now that I have this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful, and everything you gave me is going to be perfect in it. I love it. I love it. Wow. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm overwhelmed. And I'm not going to read the card because it'll probably make me cry. So I'll read it later because I've already cried enough today. And I don't want to cry for you guys. Every time you guys talk to me lately, I'm crying. So I'm not going to cry. Carla, thank you a million, trillion, skillion, zillion. Thank you so much for your generosity, for your love, and for just even thinking of me. Okay. I know, right? Really cool. It's very basic. It's more than basic. It's amazing. Okay? It is amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm like overwhelmed. You guys have showered me with so much love. You have no idea. I'm like overwhelmed. I got some of the best Christmas cards. I got the nicest Christmas card from our lovely Elizabeth Brewer. And she made her own Christmas. Shh. Go and lay down. Charlie. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm going to have to grab her. Charlie, come here. Come here. You can't. Stop barking. Let me just grab her really quick and put her up. Am I going to have to put you in the other room? If you want to stay in here, you've got to stop barking. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to have to go in the other room. Guys, the FedEx guy, I guess, has decided he was bringing our stuff. So I thought today, I'll show you the rest of my Christmas cards, but I thought today maybe we would we'd make some tags, but because I'm still in the middle of tag making, and maybe make some painted magazine pages because I need to finish my painted magazine pages. The FedEx man just dropped a box at my door. That's why the dog's barking. But look, Elizabeth made her cards. She wrote me the nicest thing in here. And then I got the most beautiful, I got some really beautiful cards. This one's from Anne. Look at her card. Isn't it beautiful? Carla, I have to tell you guys, I was like, I don't know. Everybody has sent me so many nice things. I don't even quite know how to handle it. I'm a good giver. I'm a terrible receiver. I realize that about myself. Isn't that terrible? I'm sorry. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to show this card, but this came from our lovely Vicki Brown, and I want you guys to see it. It is the most cool card. Like, look. Look at this card she made. Look, it's like a pop-up card. Isn't it awesome? Definitely. When you guys get my cards, please, 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 don't judge me. Mine are so not Christmas compared to everything else. Your boyfriend doesn't say anything about your junk mail collecting? Oh, I've got so much junk mail. Isn't it cute, this card? Look, it folds out. She did such a cute job. So thank you for the cards. And thank you for the love. I realize I'm not a good receiver. And I didn't really know that about myself. I don't know. It just puts me in sort of like a state. I can't describe it to you, but it sort of puts me in a state of, I don't know. I guess I just have to look at myself a little bit closer. So I got this really cool magazine. It's called Luxury Home. So I just wanted to show it to you guys just for a second because I know if you go anywhere and you see these magazines, you're kind of like thinking, I don't really need this kind of a magazine. The pages in this magazine are amazing, okay? I've painted on some of them. I've made envelopes out of some of them. They're amazing. So I thought maybe we could do a little of that. I also wanted to, did you guys see my junk mail? I made some junk mail tags. I wanted to talk a little bit about the junk mail tags. You know, when you get this junk mail like this is perfect. This is, I don't know what junk mail is. Some U.S. Paralympics. It's not super thick, but it's thicker than regular mail. This makes great tags. Mele Kalikimaka to you too, Ray. Mele Kalikimaka, that is Merry Christmas in Hawaiian. It's a little odd when you've lived on the East Coast and then you celebrate Christmas here. It's although we've had monsoon rains, lately, it's not, you know what I mean. We don't have the seasons like you guys do. So anyway, I thought maybe we could make a few. How many of you guys still have tags to make to give gifts with or that sort of thing? Are you lurkers? Say hi. So I thought maybe we could make some tags out of some junk mail, and I was gonna do a thing on making tags as gifts, but I can't find. I made all these tags that are really, thought they were in a box that I knew where it was, and when I went through it, it wasn't. So I can't even show you, and I don't have the stuff right in front of me, but we'll just make some tags. It's been flooding like crazy. It's been flooding. Do you live here? Do you live here too, Ree? Do you live in Maui? It has been flooding. We had to move our bunny. Our bunny was like, our bunny was under flash flood warnings. You know, we have a rabbit, and she lives outside, so we had to. Yeah, thanks. All you lurkers say hey. I don't know where Ash is today. So I think what I'm going to do, I think I'll start with the Pop-Tart box, and then we'll move on to magazine pages and junk mail. Does that work for you guys? And I'm going to paint it all as one thing, because what I've realized for myself is that when I give myself permission to do the whole piece, I like it better. Does that make sense? And just because I painted out white doesn't mean you need to. Oh, it's Kayala. Oh, your sister lives in Wailuku? Why does your sister craft? You know, I live in Wailuku too. Does your sister craft? Maybe your sister and I should get together. Does your sister craft, Kayala? I didn't realize you changed your profile. So I'm going to make some tags. You guys make what you want to make. I still got to make enough tags to send out to all you guys. So I'm still in a tag making. Oh my gosh, it flooded so much. It has been raining monsoons, and we haven't had any rain for maybe the past, though it looks like it's coming back. It rained early this morning, and it's been coming down in sheets. I mean, sheets of rain, which is not normal for us. It's normal on the other side of the island, on the rainforest side of the island, not on our side of the island. And well, we don't spend anything here. I mean, I buy paint. I'm not going to lie. I buy paint. But I buy the cheapest paint. Stop barking or I'm going to put you up and I'm not playing. You know, you guys, I usually send her outside with the baby, but, you know, the thing is she's missing the kids. This morning, all the kids were out playing, and she was howling at the door, waiting. Like, she thought they were going to, like, come and get her. And so she and I had to go out and play with the kid. Go outside and play with the kids. Colleen, I do both. I hand cut my tags, and I do have a die cutting machine. But these the rectangular ones, you can hand cut and then just use a punch, you know. But use what works for you. There's no hard and fast rules. You know, I don't know why I have an addiction to tags, but I do. Your sister is craft illiterate? Callie, your name is beautiful. She lives in Wailuku. Do you ever come visit her? Oh, Kayla, please come visit. Then you can come over to my tiny house and we can craft together. You can come to my tiny crafty house and we can craft together. My sister's craft illiterate too, you guys. Oh, I was going to show you. I finished all my paper earrings and they were met with, you would have thought these teachers had gotten some fancy thing. They were very impressed. They were made out of paper and recycled book pages. Of course, it did come accompanied with a gift certificate, so maybe they were just excited for the gift certificate. Oh, Elizabeth, cool. I'll have to look at your Dollar Tree stickers. You guys, I'm making an altered book for Hottie. I've been making it. I've been working on it for a while. And I'm kind of hesitant to show anybody because it was sort of a stream of consciousness book. But he really, when he saw it, he was like, I love this book. So then I thought, well, I'll finish it for him. But maybe I will. If you guys, no judging, and I'll show it to you. Hi, Valerie. We're happy to see you. You can lurk away. You can lurk away. We love lurkers. Okay. You guys, I use everything for my tags. What do you guys use for your tags? I like to use everything. I don't have like there's nothing. You're come in July? Oh, but you're going to Kauai, or are you going to come to Maui? Are you going to come to Maui too? I'm going to use this soft gel medium and I'm going to glue some stuff down. Shannon, you're hilarious. You live in South Florida? You guys tell everybody where you're from. So how many of you guys have completed all of your shopping? I have got to go back and try and rework this handbag for my daughter. I told her it was an epic fail. She's like, it's okay, Mom. Because I've spent so much time on it. It's like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like if I don't give it to her, well, her birthday's in February. I guess I could fix it and I could try to give it to her in February. You need to get 2 gift cards. You're from Allentown, Pennsylvania, Jacksonville, Florida, Chesapeake, Virginia. Maui, Kauai, Maui. Oh, good. Well, then make sure you message me before you come or when you're coming. And you live in Nowheresville, North Carolina. You're done with your shopping, Cheryl? Oh, good. Concord, North Carolina, Hannibal, Missouri. You just have to wrap them. You got to send your daughter-in-law and your granddaughter in Japan. How long does it take, Carrie, from when you mail it to from where you live to get to Japan? Does it take a long time? I wanted to show you guys these stencils. My daughter did buy me some stencils, and they got shipped here, and I started using them. They're from the Crafters Workshop, and this one is, looks like lemons or oranges. And then this one is sort of a gridded pattern. So I figure I'm going to use, I'll use a little of those before I add all my stuff on there. Hottie told me he's going to help me move my Concord, Davidson, North Carolina, Ontario, Canada, Richmond, Virginia. Where else? You're an hour north of Greensboro? Susan says, is that right, Bear? Right next to where in the hell am I? South Carolina, North Carolina? Oh my God. Susan, you're hilarious. You are hilarious. I want to give a shout out to Miss Scotty for this amazing stipple brush. I've totally enjoyed using it. You guys are so funny. You know what? I met these people last night. So in the airport, what you have to do here, and this may be true of anyone that sends their child on an unaccompanied minor flight. Okay, so you have to stay there in the airport. They put them on the plane first, and you have to stay there until the plane actually leaves. Like you have to stay until the plane actually takes off. And the reason they do that here is because sometimes they have problems, you know, and then the planes don't leave. And so I got to talking with a lady who lives on another outer island, an island called Molokai. And I don't know if you guys know anything about the Hawaiian Islands, but Molokai was where all the lepers were. You know, it was like a leper colony. It was, you know, one of those ridiculous things that happened all way back whenever. Oh, I'm loving this stencil. I'm liking it. Can you guys see it? I don't even know how well you can see it. I'm liking it. Anyway, so I'm talking with her, and there used to be a ferry, a boat. You guys, you don't realize how much business affects everything here. I mean, just like the mainland economy and different weird things affect things here. There used to be a ferry that ran into all the islands. And because it cut into the airline trade, I don't know how they disbanded it, but they did. So on their island, their ferry just stopped. Their ferry just recently stopped. They said that they weren't making any money from it. And so they stopped it. So they're on this island. Basically, the island was already made like a, you know, it was where the lepers were. There's no leprosy here now, but you know, that's where they were banished to, right? And that's a whole other topic. And then, so now, like, all these people live on an island, and there's like, guys, it's really, I mean, you can see it from my island. Like, I'm sure I could swim there if I wanted to. Not that you could swim with the currents, but, and there's no ferry there now. So I was talking to this woman. She had all of her grandkids. She had 5 grandkids, and she was taking them all to Yosemite and to Disney for Christmas, and it was very sweet. And they were all ages from like 4 to, I don't know, 12, I think. It was really very sweet. And I'm sitting there with them yesterday because you have to wait until everybody leaves. And I'm sitting there with her. We're talking about, like, what it feels like to live. We're talking about raising kids in a place that's isolated. Also talking about what it feels like to live here, or, because she says, I don't come to Maui very often. And I said, well, how long have you lived in Molokai? And she said, she's lived there 45 years. So that's a long time. And, hi, Dust Fairies. I love this stencil too, Malia. It came from the Crafters Workshop. My daughter asked me, my daughter that lives, the one that's in college here, she asked me what I wanted. And I said nothing. And then she said, well, I want to buy you something for your crafting. And she said, what can I buy you? And I said, some stencils would be nice. So she went online and found these. I was not aware. I didn't really know this company before, but she found these really cool stencils, and so I'm liking them. So she showed me ahead of time. She said, Mom, this is what I'm going to order you. Do you like them? And I said yes, because she said I would let it be a surprise, but then you'd probably have all of it, which is not true. But anyway, so we were just talking about what it feels like to raise children in an isolated area, right? And so I'm going to make tags, but I'm cleaning off my stencils right now. That's all I'm making. I'm making tags because, you guys, I'm trying to get all of my Christmas Happy Mail out, and it's a lot, and in it, I tried to send everybody at least something handmade. Hi, how are you? Hi, Trace. Hi, Rhonda. If you guys haven't gone over to join, if you're interested in working in textiles and doing a textile paper mashup, if you go to the top of the Crafting Mamas Facebook page, there is a group that is linked there, and that's Rhonda's group. Please go join. They do some amazing swaps, and you'll learn a lot. So please, please, please go join. So anyway, so we were talking about what it feels like to raise children. Now, granted, these were all her grandchildren, right? But we were talking about, and she said, she lived on this island on Molokai for 40 years. And her husband was originally from Oahu, which is like, the big New York City of the Hawaiian Islands, right? And she was just talking to me. We were just talking about it. And, I just said to her, I said, well, I don't think our kids know that they're sheltered. Like, I don't think that my 11-year-old realizes that she's not exposed to everything everyone else is. I said, I don't think she does. I said she does, however, realize that there's a larger world because of the internet, right? But I don't think she realizes to the full extent the way mainland kids would. So we were just talking about that and talking about how we take for granted, like so many times, we take for granted things like, we take living, having your needs met, and living in a culture, and just different things. We were having a super interesting conversation, and then we swung around to Christmas and materialism. And she said, which I thought was so awesome, okay? She said that she decided, and I realized she must be, I'm guessing she is in her late 60s. She said she decided 45 years ago that it would be better to give her kids an experience instead of, I'm using some of this soft gel matte medium as a glue. So I'm just letting you know before one of you guys asks me what I'm doing with it. Because I'm going to put some of this, and I'm going to end up cutting all these up as tags. So I don't exactly know what'll be the top and what'll be the bottom. Anyway, so she was like telling me that she decided 40 years ago, which I thought was really progressive, that instead of giving her kids anything materially, she would give them experiences. And so she has 9 grandchildren, and every year, instead of any sort of big material, layout, she takes her grandchildren, she takes them somewhere, and they all have some sort of an input into it, And she said, we're just regular people. She said, I don't want you to be mistaken and think that we're like some really wealthy people. You guys, you can imagine if it's expensive where I live, and there's lots of jobs where I live, and, you know, lots of services. Where she lives, there's none. So she said her husband was a retired firefighter on that little island, right? And that she had done, you know, when you live in an island like these, you just do whatever you do. You don't have an ego about it. Just take a job, whatever job you can get. Anyway, so she was like saying that she has done all kinds of things for a living. You know, she's retired now, but she did all kinds of stuff for a living. She didn't, it wasn't, you know, but I thought it was super progressive. I was very, like, I thought she was super progressive because, you know, I don't know. I don't know that my parents, I mean, and my parents were very progressive. I don't know that my parents were as progressive as that to say, you know, I'm not going to give my kids anything material. Think about it, 40 years ago. I'm not going to give my kids anything material. I'm just going to give them experiences. So here she was in this airport. She said their previous flight had gotten canceled, so she was waiting for the next one. These 5 children, from 4 to 12. And I said, I hope your kids appreciate you. I said, because you're awesome in my book. First of all, I can't even imagine. I already have my own couple of kids, right? I have my 3 kids and my 2 stepchildren. I can't imagine taking 5 kids, 4 to 12, on vacation. And by myself, you know, it was just the 2 of them, her and her husband. I told her I thought she was a saint. She laughed. She thought that was hilarious. She thought that was so funny. You guys can use regular glue. I told you guys that when I was cleaning out my stash and cleaning out my stuff, I found a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't used. And I have a feeling this was Hottie's, but I'm using it. So what do you want? What are you asking, Shannon? Okay, so all I did was I painted the Pop-Tart box first with white, super cheap white acrylic paint, and then I used a stencil, and I used still super cheap acrylic paint in orange and yellow. And then now this is like wax paper, like kitchen grade wax paper that you buy in a roll, and I usually put it underneath or in between my book pages so they don't stick. But I kind of like it. It's like sort of painty and got some cool texture and stuff. Hi, Renee. Hi, Mary Rose. So, and then I'm just using, this is just like what was my drop cloth, but I'm just using, because I'm going to cut it into tags, so I don't exactly know where I'm going to cut it yet. I don't know, like obviously this one right here will be cut that size. That will be that tag. But the rest of them, I don't know how they're going to go. You honeymooned here in Mary Rose? Oh, awesome. It is beautiful. It is beautiful, but you know what, you guys? It's an island, and it is a little backwards. You can ask Kayala. She can fill you all in. She can tell you. She's Hawaiian. She knows. She can tell you the truth. She can tell you what it is. It is a little third world in many ways. It's third world with a Ritz-Carlton. So when you come here on your honeymoon or on vacation, you think, oh, that's so great because you had like all of your needs met. But when you live here, not exactly the same. I guess if you're like Oprah Winfrey, it is. But if you're just a regular person like me, it isn't. So are you going to ask, what am I going to do with these? Actually, these are all going to go into Happy Mail, I think. All these tags are going to go into Happy Mail. And I don't exactly know what that's going to look like yet. Hi, Rabbit. Gesso is like a mixture of like plaster dust. Gesso is meant, you put it on a raw canvas too, so that when you paint, your paint doesn't absorb into the canvas. You want your paint to go on in a smooth, so you get even color. So it's a mixture of like paint and a little plaster dust and water. But look online, learn, get to know what you like, and get to know the the techniques you like, and get to know what you like and think and want to use, and everything is a little. I'm just trying to think like what colors. I think I want some blues, but I don't know if I can find my blues. Anyway, so it was quite an interesting conversation. I think for me, I was like, wow, it's like you don't. It was interesting for me to listen to her take on things, and it was interesting for me to just to listen and partake in whatever she was discussing, and just being part of it, because I live in my own sheltered space. Does that make sense? Like, I live in my own world. I'm gonna use some of the really cool things that Linda sent me, and then I'm going to use them as a stamp, and I'm going to see which ones I'd like to use. I don't know. I think this one first. Scotty says she grew up in the flat Delta farmlands and often flooded and had tornadoes like crazy. Wow. A history lesson. Wow, awesome. Well, I grew up in a small town in Texas, and I don't even think I realized I was from a small town until I left. I mean, I don't know. I know that sounds silly, and I know that sounds ridiculous, because everybody should have a realization, but I think I lived in my own sheltered world. Does that make sense? I need like I don't know exactly what to put this on with. I guess if I had my jelly plate, but I don't have my jelly plate. The one day I don't have my jelly plate over here. I don't even think I have any one of the jelly plates over here. How could I come over here with no jelly plate? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Oh well, I'm gonna. Just I thought I didn't even realize, Scotty. I was so, my parents were not like sheltering like that, but for me, I don't know what and where and how I thought, but I did not realize I grew up in a really small town until I left. So I'm going to use this embossed, and I don't know how it's going to come out. It would be great on a jelly plate, and it should work well, but we'll see. And probably I should have put glue on it beforehand, or 50-50, glue and water, so that it would be. But we're going to see. We're going to see how it comes out. We're going to see how this works. But I think it's kind of cool though when you do grow up small town. Okay, I didn't have enough on. Some of it came off and some of it didn't. I think it's cool when you grow up small town and you don't even know you grew up small town, right? And then you go off and you see what the world's gonna bring. You guys, it started raining again. This raining thing, I'm sure the people that are here for vacation are just so bummed, right? I'm sure they are so bummed, the people that are here on vacation. Okay, I think you're going to have to add a whole lot more paint than I do. Oh, that one came out better. You never got out of the surrounding states until you got married? No, I traveled as a child. My mother was pretty, like, out, well, whatever. Like, I traveled a lot, but it wasn't even that. It was just that because my parents didn't limit us, I didn't realize that I thought everyone grew up like me. I thought everyone grew up with a family that said you can be and do anything you want. I mean, that's what I thought. You know, it wasn't until I was older that I realized that that's not how everybody lived. But I love, you know, I don't know. We've been talking a lot about like moving and kids and what we think and see and that sort of thing. Okay, I'm liking the way the texture is. Like, can you guys see it? I'm liking the way that it came out as a stamp. Not, it looks like where I've painted on it with this gel medium, it is not, it's sticking. You can as long as you have a gimmick. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. You're right, Susan. It's raining in the Ozarks too. Is really? I don't know, you guys. I'm like it's beautiful here, but that sometimes you don't even realize you don't realize it. You don't realize that I like living sort of sheltered and away from everything, but that's because I lived in New York City for so long after I grew up in a small town. So I don't know, like, it's kind of interesting to hear what other people's take is on it, and it's also kind of interesting to go through it with my children and to see what they're going through and what they think as well. I'm going to use some of the cool things Linda gave me. I use them. Just have to decide what side I want to put it on, if I want it on the shiny side or the non-shiny side. I think I'm going to try it on the non-shiny side, and I'm going to use this gel medium. So what kind of special traditions do you guys have going on for yourselves and your family in anticipation for Christmas Day, if you do celebrate? Does anybody have any like cool special traditions that they, you know, this will be my first year without all my kids. It's like a little well, I can't say that. My daughter, my littlest daughter, she has gone to her dad's before, but so I guess it's but I've always had like the other two, or I don't know. It'll be good. My middle daughter, the one. Thank you, Linda, for these wonderful stamped butterflies on tissue paper. I can't wait to see what you guys stamp on yours. I can't wait to see what you stamp on your tissue or whatever you guys choose to use. I'm excited to see what comes up for you on the tissue front. I guess the years that I haven't had my kids, I've traveled, and this year will be the first year that, you know, not only do I not have, like, I have my middle daughter, but she's working, so I don't know. We've decided on a very low key Christmas. I'm not even going to cook, you guys. I think we're going to go out for sushi. And if the sushi restaurant's not open, because I asked them to check, and I'm sure none of them have. And if the place to eat sushi isn't open, I think we're just going to go have Korean barbecue. What, are you leaving, Renee? Big hugs. We love you. You guys go on over and check out Renee's shop. She sells a lot of really cool stuff, and if you're a junk journaler, she really makes some cool junk journaling kits. GT Designs and Vintage Art Supplies. You guys go over and check her out. Check her out. And see what you can find over there for yourself, because she does have lots of cool stuff on Etsy. And if you're in the market for a really cool, specific junk journal kit, let her know. She makes up some cool kits. Reasonably priced. I might add, reasonably priced. Carrie says Ash sent her some pretty stamped tissue paper. Awesome, right? It's like, and the thing is that you think that you don't even know that it's like one of the best supplies that you're gonna have, because you can, if you have those micron pens. Do any of you guys have microns? I love microns. They're like these little tiny. They come in all different nibs and tips and whatever, but you can use them to draw, and they're permanent. And so then when you use this gel medium, that's the key, is that when you stamp on tissue paper, you have to make sure you stamp with like a StazOn or an Adirondack ink. Okay, so far this is what I've got going on for my tags, and then I'm going to cut it up. And I'm liking it so far. It needs to dry though, because I don't want to cut them when it's not dry, because it'll just be a mess. You have an addiction to paper care? I think we all do. I don't think you've cornered the market on the addiction to paper. But yeah, you can stamp on patterns too. Rabbit, I'm making tags because I owe everybody some tags. Guys, when you get your non-traditional Christmas mail, I hope you like it. Had every intention of, I was making these 3D Christmas cards, and you guys, just with my shoulder thing. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So Hottie gave me for Christmas, which I asked him not to get me anything, because we've got 3 kids in college, and you know when you've got a bunch of kids in college, it's just too much, right? But you know, he's giving me, I just want to see, this one's going to be a tag, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get 5 tags out of this. I can do it this way. 1, 2, 3. He gave me a massage, so I'm going to go tomorrow and go to a person that does like chiropractic and massage. Liz is stuck in traffic. Oh, Liz, we love you, Liz. Hey, Kathy. Well, it's going to be a tag. It's a Pop-Tart box, so it's going to be tags. I think it's going to be 5 tags. I was just trying to figure out. Let me see if I have a tag here. Usually I have some tags, but I don't know if I have any. I need to let it dry, though, because it's like, so if I make them this size, I can make them the whole size of the thing. 1, 2. The problem is it has a cut here, so this is going to be its own tag. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can only get 5 out of it, so I'm going to just have to like let it. What would I think if I saw your stash care that you have you have an addiction? Oh my God, Care, we all do. Okay, why do you think I didn't need a magazine, and I'm gonna set it aside and let it dry, because this gel medium is takes a while to dry. Now, I've always recycled, but you live on an island, and suddenly recycling will be much more like in your you'll be like, okay, I need to recycle. You'll be like, I don't need another thing. Recycling will suddenly become like your, even if you were never much of a recycler before, it will definitely become more of a focus when you live in a place like this, because everything, absolutely everything, ends up in a landfill. And where does it go from there when you live on an island? Into the ocean. And you become so hyper aware of things like that that you don't, for me, I don't even think about it now. I focus on recycling, and if I don't have the recycling, if the recycling is not part of it, then I don't even do it. I don't even focus on making any art if it's not going to have some sort of recycled element to it. you guys will suddenly, I don't know, live in a place like I live, and then you'll be like, recycling. Recycling is everything. Recycling is everything. Okay, so I'm just trying to decide what I'm going to make. So I'm going to make some, more tags if I'm going to make some painted magazine pages. I saved, do you guys ever save these like little, I don't know what this was from the Shade Store. And I love the Shade Store. Are you guys familiar with the Shade Store? So look at the patterning on the Shade Store. Like you can use these for really super cool elements and things. The Shade Store, like look. So I try to keep the Shade Store all on its own and cut it up like use it. But if you go subscribe, they'll send you some shade samples. California does, yes, I agree with you. California is an awesome place for recycling. They recycle a ton of stuff there. How many of you guys have been around for the woo-woo lately? Today's woo-woo was amazing. It was early this morning. Today's woo-woo was this morning because normally I try to do it early in the day on a Tuesday and a Thursday because of our live streams, right? But also I'm up early because of my little one, because she is always, because she goes to school early. School starts here early, you guys. So maybe I'll paint on this for a little bit. So I'm used to that. So I just kept it. So this morning I was up. Did you guys, how many of you guys were there? Did any of you do the woo-woo? Well, the woo-woo has a replay. You can always listen to it. You can go back and listen to it. Today's was particularly powerful. Today was really powerful. Today's woo-woo was extraordinarily powerful for me. So if you're around, go and listen to it. It was really good. I thought it was good. I never know what I'm going to experience as well, so. Did you guys see the really cool magazine journal that Joni made from her painting magazine pages? It was Rockstar. I loved it. How many of you guys saw it? It was awesome. It was super awesome. I'm also going to use these, I think. This is the junk mail. I'm just trying to find a couple of extra magazine pages to paint, to put underneath it, so I can be painting more than one at a time. So, Joni made the coolest, cutest magazine page journal. It was awesome. I'm going to let that one dry. I'm just using what I have, you guys. There's no rule to it, and there's definitely no, I don't have an agenda. But today's woo-woo was good. Yesterday's was really powerful, too. Yesterday's was the winter solstice. Did any of you guys listen yesterday? The winter solstice was pretty powerful, too. But you can go back and listen if you feel it. If you feel guided to, do it. And if you don't, don't. That's the way I feel. I'm in love with painting magazine pages. I think it's fun. Night, Shannon. Maybe we'll see you next week. Wishing you the happiest Christmas. Definitely wishing you a happy Christmas. Hope that if you celebrate that, and if not, just wishing you a wonderful, relaxing, enjoyable time. Hi, Hi, Trish. How are you? How are you? So after the new year, we'll definitely make a Christmas card journal, or you can make a greeting card journal. We can call it anything you want. Definitely going to focus on that. I'm also going to focus on continuing with making my tags, but I think we're going to make a book for the tags. So for all of you that have participated and want to, use your tags for a specific thing, or just want to document yourself, document things, we'll make a tag book and we'll continue to make tags. So what I was telling you guys earlier is that even though Hadi and I decided that we were not going to do anything, because I told you we have 3 kids in college, we weren't really going to do anything for Christmas. He set up this appointment. And you guys, I'm not a big one on having a bunch of people like touching me and all kinds of stuff, especially in pain. But anyway, he found this person that does this technique that will hopefully relieve my pinched nerve. So I'm like, I go tomorrow. I guess I'll tell you guys next week how it worked out. It has not gotten much better. Even though I probably haven't said much about it, it has not gotten much better. It's just been, I don't know, you guys. Pinched nerves, I'm not that familiar with it. Who's spreading germs? What are you talking about? Somebody sick? Feel better, Jillian? I hope you feel better. Oh no. Yes, I have my stencil brush. It's right here. She gave me a cool stencil brush, Scotty did, and I love it. I used it on the other stencil, but I washed it, and I didn't bring anything dry over here. Could use a different color on it. Let's see. Somebody said Shannon Green sells stenciling brushes. Was it you, Susan? So you guys go over and get one from Shannon Green if you want a stenciling brush. Scotty gave me this one and I like it a lot. But I'm going to wipe my stencil off. Let me find a paper. I want a paper. So, do you guys have any last minute Christmas presents to make? Is anybody like me who has like always... Yeah, Mary Lou, you know what? I started making tag a day. And then one day I had like, I don't know, I couldn't get my computer to work or my internet to work, to do the video. And then, I wasn't thinking about it when I started it, because it really is just an exercise in making small art on a consistent basis. And I wasn't really thinking much about it, except that my daughter, she's got like tons, the Christmas time thing. My little daughter, she had all these Christmas concerts and all this stuff that I wasn't, that I hadn't prepared myself for. So I fell behind. But I have done, I think, 10 or 11 days, and I'll do some more. I have a whole bunch of stuff already ready to work on it. I just, you guys, the handbag the little handbag thing I've been going through, that's been a little bit much, my handbag ridiculousness with no sewing machine. So I've tried to figure that out. I think I am going to borrow. A friend of mine told me she would lend me her sewing machine, so I think I may go borrow it, because I would like to finish this project for my daughter. I think she'd appreciate it, especially since she's going to be going... She's been going to college here, but she's leaving, I think, in January to go to college in Portland. So I'm excited for her, and I'd like her to take it with her. Plus, I haven't really made anything else for her. Usually I have, hi, Shelly 2004. How are you feeling today? How are you? How are you? You're anxiously waiting on snow? You embroidered some key fobs for your mother-in-law? That's awesome, Colleen. You know what? Every year, I am like trying desperately to, you know, I always say I'm going to get it all done ahead of time. I'm not going to, you know, whatever. Guys, I totally failed this year. I did get some of the stuff off in the mail that I needed to get off. But I should know that the law of probability for me in regards to stuff like that is so much more ridiculous, because anything that can go wrong will, for me, I'm not saying for you. And so for me, it was just like, seriously, when my sewing machine decided to have a moment, I was in the middle of sewing. I guess if I just sewn the handbags, that was fine, but I wasn't. I was sewing like all those envelopes and doing a bunch of other stuff. And it's not a fabulous sewing machine. It's not a new one or anything like that. So anyway, to make a ridiculous long story short, I didn't get all the stuff that I had to do with that particular sewing machine didn't get completed. So, and I thought about like trying to sew it by hand, but of course I picked a pattern that was completely complicated and it would take. How many Christmas cards for a Christmas journal? As many as you want. The thing is if you don't have enough Christmas cards, you can put other things in it. You know, the thing is that how many times do you guys get cards? You know what, we can do it in a way, Cheryl, we can do it in a way where you can just keep adding cards if you want. And they don't necessarily have to be Christmas. It could be, birthday cards or any other kind of greeting card that you get. They don't have to be totally birthday. I mean, Christmas, they could be anything. But, you know, most of us don't know what to do with the cards that we get. Like, we love them and they're awesome, but then we're like, okay, what do we do with them? I don't want to throw them away because they're cool and somebody spent time making it for me, right? But then you're just like, well, what do I do with it? So you can add other things to it too, though. It doesn't have to be just solely Christmas cards. It can be, you could use whatever you have. You know me, I'm all about using what you have. Colleen, I take really good care of my sewing machine. It's just really old. And you know what? I did have it serviced. It wasn't new. It was an old one. And I did have it serviced, I don't know, not that long ago. When I got it back, it wasn't, I think it ran, it's going to sound terrible, but I think it ran better before I took it to be serviced. Does that make sense? And the guy guarantees his work, but he's closed for the month of December, or I would have taken it back down there and had him fix it for me because it was still under warranty. And usually I can fix it myself, but I couldn't this time. So, hi Amanda. All you lookers say hey. Say hey. So, you know, it's just one of those things where you just have to kind of go with it. You really can't like judge it. You just got to go with it, and it's okay. You know, she'll be happy whether I finish it or not. Like, she'll be happy if she gets it, you know, when he gets back. If she's already gone to school by the time he gets back, she'll be happy if she gets it later on. Like, it's not going to be a big deal. Well, you know what I'm doing, Tammy, because I did not get all the Christmas cards made I wanted to. Well, mine are just holiday cards anyway or whatever. I'm just going to send everybody a tag, a handmade tag, and I'm going to send some just bits and pieces of, I don't know, die cuts or whatever I have. That is what I'm going to do. Hi, Clara. How are you? Big hugs to you, Amanda. My paint is not coming out. This paint doesn't love me. Paint is not liking me at all. You're lurking, Grace? Lurk away. Lurk away. Yes, Johnny Mathis, a glass of wine, some chocolate, and some high heels. Yep. Guys, I haven't even listened to any Johnny Mathis this year. Well, Tammy, that's what I sent. That's what I'm making you guys is journals. I mean, is tags. Because you guys, and some of them might be Christmas tags or not, because I've been making like a load of tags. But you guys, it was like, anyway, we won't even get started on me and my ridiculousness. We will not get started on me and my ridiculousness. Because it is just that. It is just that. It is ridiculous. It is just that. It is totally ridiculous. If I hadn't done anything to my arm, I think I'd be good. But I have to tell you, it definitely put a damper and slowed me down in ways I didn't even realize that I would be slowed down. But it did. And you know what? I just got to go with it and like not judge it anymore. And basically been trying to pretend I didn't have it, but unfortunately the shoulder doesn't know that. But hopefully tomorrow, after I go see this chiropractic massage therapy thing, hopefully I'll feel like a new person, because it has put a damper in my stuff. As if Christmas can be judgy. Well, Trish, your cards rocked it, okay? When you get my few little tags in my crap, you're going to be like, lame. Lame. But you'll know the thought was there, right? You'll know I was thinking about you. You'll be like, oh, well, she thought about us. She was trying. Can I get an A for effort? I took a bunch of stuff to the post office, and the postman was like, the person behind the counter, he was like, you know, every time you come in here, your packages are always colorful. I said, is that a good thing or a bad thing? He said, well, it's interesting. And I was like thinking, he's probably like thinking, who is this woman? Well, of course, Kara, it's the holidays. Of course, of course. I would send it anyway even if it wasn't the holidays. So this lady posted in one of the groups that I'm in. And, you know, and I'd love to be more active than I am, but I'm just, right now I just can't be. But she posted in one of the groups I'm in that her daughter wanted, that she has a special needs daughter. She has some sort of physical ailment, which I can't remember. It was something I had never heard of. And that she was making Barbie clothes. And that she didn't want anything, because they were asking you, like, was there anything on your wish list that you wanted? Like, you know, like anything, right? So they were asking you, and so she said she didn't want anything, but what she wanted, if anybody was going to send anything to her, send anything her way, would they send her fabric scraps? Because her daughter, I think her daughter's 10, makes Barbie clothes. Like, I guess she has this ailment, which I can't remember what it is. It sounded pretty bad. And she misses a lot of school. And so, because of whatever the ailment is, whatever sort of treatments and stuff she has, so she misses a lot of school. And that she has taken to sewing Barbie clothes and designing Barbie clothes. So, while I was cleaning up my... Susan says, once I get my shoulder fixed, I can whip and nay-nay. Oh my God, Susan, you're ridiculous. I can whip and nay-nay. Yeah, right. If my babe was here, we could whip and nay-nay. She loves that sort of stuff. She told me last night we were in the airport. She's like, I feel like dancing. I said, right here in the airport? She's like, yeah. I said, well, have at it, sister, break out. She's like, no, but I really want to, because they were playing like old Michael Jackson in the airport. So ridiculous. Anyway, so this lady says, like, please don't send me anything. And she says, but my daughter would like. She says, you know, she has all kinds of stuff for me, but she goes, everybody always has something different to send or different scraps in their stash. And so while I was cleaning up and looking for some stuff and going through my boxes, of course, you guys know, I don't want to say it, but I'm a textile person too. So I have, good night, Mary Lou. Merry Christmas. Maybe we'll see you next week. Big hugs. Yeah, but she's 10, so can you imagine? She's probably like her little fingers can make the tiny clothes, right? So while I was like looking for some stuff that Malia danced through the streets of Boston to Michael Jackson. Well, my 11-year-old wanted to, and you were drunk. Oh, we love you, Mary Lou. Merry Christmas. Hi, Stace. Everybody say hi to Stacy. Say hi to Stace. I was there for your marathon the other day, Stace. That was amazing. Yes, the boxes, Samantha. You got some detox tea, Cheryl? Well, it can work, but you have to read the side effects of it. Stace, I was there for your extravaganza. It was awesome. I didn't stay the whole time, but I was there for a good long while because I had insomnia. Anyway, so what I was saying to you guys is that I put together this box of, you know, it's like I need one more thing to do in my life, but because this lady asked for this stuff for her daughter, as I was looking for something, I grabbed some bits and pieces of fabric and stuff like that. So I emailed her today. I said, can I have her address? Because, you know, I know you mentioned it, but I can't find it. Like, I went through the whole group's post and I couldn't find it. And so I said I'd send her some fabric. So that's the other thing I did. You lurked what? You lurked in some of the marathon? Well, I was there for some of it. I was chatting for a while, but then, I don't know, you guys... I don't know. I was there, I think, in the middle of the night when there wasn't a lot of people, but I was there. You touching your Christmas cards right now? Scotty, you're ridiculous. You are so ridiculous. You are so ridiculous. Well, you know, Malia, what I did was I took a bunch of Hottie did a bunch of painting, like he painted in somebody's house in the summer. And he worked for a company where he had to wear, like, I think this might be dry now, where he had to wear these specific paint shirts, and then he doesn't work for them now, you know? It needs to dry. It's not dry totally. Anyway, so... she's leaving the country. Liz is. Oh, give Liz our hug. Tell Liz a big hug from me. All right, look forward to seeing her in the new year. Thanks, Sue. No, but so I took Malia. I took all those white shirts, and they have writing on them, and they have paint on them. Okay, and I stripped them all, and I started sewing. I started crocheting my daughter. A bottle of wine is calling your name. Good for you, Stace. Enjoy your wine. Merry Christmas, and thank you for always being around and being encouraging and coming to say hey. And you guys, head on over. If you haven't subscribed to Pink Poodle Crafts, go on over. She does the most fun live streams, and you guys will have a great time over there. Go over and join. And just as a Facebook group. All right? Go over and join. You guys will learn a lot, and you'll be inspired, and she's super fun. Super fun! Hey, Stace, before you go, I don't even think you know who I am, but I am the person, let me see, I found it the other day. Where did I put it? Oh my gosh, do I not have it right here? This is what I get for cleaning up. Okay, Stace, before you go, are you still there? Don't go anyway. Don't go anywhere. I am the person that you made this for. Do you remember this? I am the person you made this for. So I just wanted to, I'm the person that you made this for. So if you guys go back and watch some of her really cool videos, this is a couple years ago. Stacy made this for me. Isn't that great? And it's awesome. It is really awesome. Isn't it gorgeous? She made it for me. I love it. Look at it. It's super awesome. I'm the one that got it. Me. And I love it. It's awesome. You guys, I'll give you a proper flip through on a day when I don't have any wet paint underneath it, but it's just gorgeous. And I haven't written in it or anything because sometimes, you know what, for me, you guys, because I love junk journals so much, it's like a piece of art. You know, it's like, so I don't want to mess it up. But she made me, I'll do a proper flip through of everything one day. But I love it. She did, and it's got some cool flip outs and some cool pockets. And she did a video on making it. And I think I was out of the country, actually. I had messaged her and said, I want one of your journals. And then I was out of the country for a while. And then, so every now and then she'd email me and say, can I video it? I was like, have at it. Isn't it cool? Right? Just look in it and feel it. I mean, I do write in some of them, but this one was like such a piece of art, I didn't want to mess with it. Isn't this a beautiful page? I'll do a real proper flip through. Some of them I do. Some of them I write in. but some of them, when you get them, like, you guys, like, the paper makes, like, cool noises, and it's just beautiful. And look, you guys, it has a pink poodle on it. Isn't it awesome? I love it. Well, I told you guys I was going to officially re-unpack my, I love this, follow your art. Totally me. You need to follow my art. Look at the tag. Little girl. That could totally be me, guys. I was so ridiculously sassy when I was young. Isn't it cool? She made this for me. I love it. And I know she has some process videos. So if you go back and look through her, I don't remember what the names of them were, but if you go back and look through her channel, you can see a process video, and she makes a lot of it. And I know she makes the cover on there. She put together the whole thing on there, actually. But I don't remember the names of the videos. Isn't it cool? Hi, Michelle. This is a Stacy Evans Pink Poodle Crafter Journal. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love it. And look at this. Look at the tiles. I think this is when you were doing your, oh my gosh, your CD tiles, yeah? So, I love it. It does have a good home. I love it, love it, love it. I love it. I love it, love it. Now, some of my journals I do write in, you guys, but sometimes when you get a journal like this and you're just like thinking, look at this paper clip. Isn't that cool? Don't you love it with the little bling and everything? What, Scotty? You're blind and oh, you had a blind and deaf student. I thought you were saying you were blind and deaf. I was like, what? Anyway, I love this, Stace. Go enjoy your wine. You guys go on over and check out her channel. Join. Look, it says Stacy Sexy. Go and check out her channel, and it has some other cool stuff in it. And she wrote me a really beautiful letter in there too. But I love it. And look at the side. But I'll give you guys a proper flip through and look at it. Some beads on it. I'll give you guys a proper flip through when I don't have wet paint on underneath there. So when I decided I was gonna I know, right? It's a Stacy Evans. It's a Pink Poodle Crafter original, and I love the cover. Isn't the cover great? The lady's so sassy. She's sassy, and it's a big fatty too. Look how fat it is. It's really awesome. So I love it, Stace. Thank you. Love, love, love it. So anyway, I think this is dry enough. I can't really tell you guys. I'm gonna cut it up and make some tags out of it. I'm gonna cut it up, make some tags. You have a nice night. That journal's awesome, Stace. You guys go on over and join her and sub to her channel. You'll enjoy it and you'll learn a lot and have a fun time. Bunch of cool ladies there too. And then you can really be inspired by Stacy's new craft room. It looks amazing. So see, when it's wet with that gel medium, you can't really cut through it very well. So my tags aren't straight. Anyway, bye, Stace. We love you. Merry Christmas. See you in the new year. If we don't see you before then. Enjoy your wine. This was just the in-between of the Pop-Tart box. So here's one. And I can cut it more square. It's still kind of mushy, you guys, from the gel medium. Scotty's drugged. Oh no, God. Susan, you love big fatties. You're ridiculous. You've had 2 pain pills in case we can't tell. Scotty, if you're pain-free, honey, we're happy for you. We are so happy for you if you're pain-free. We are so happy for you. So does anybody have any crafting they're going to do over the holidays? Is anybody going to go, I'm going to craft? I am crafting. Anybody get some special crafting going on? I'm definitely going to let this dry some more because it is too sort of mushy. My tag is not straight. It isn't. It's not straight. You're right, Scotty. It isn't. Well, I didn't cut the box straight either, but it will be by the time I finish. It'll be straight, okay? But because I use that gel medium, can you guys see it? It's got like a raised surface and it's not dry, so it's mushy. So it's like, you're going to make some journals? Oh, good. Scotty is on fire. You guys are so hilarious. You did organizing today, PG? Good for you. Rabbit's going to be shoveling. Oh, well, that's not good. We know what you're doing, Michelle. Oh, good. You're so funny, Scotty. You're hilarious. You're drinking lemonade? Guys, I have a cup of coffee. You guys are like way more adventurous than me. I'm just drinking coffee. You guys are having at it. You're having some, whatever you're having. You're having some fun. Get out your tissue paper and start stamping on it. Save your tissue paper. You're making a pot. Trisha's making a pot-boiled dinner for the finance department in your +1. Oh, good for you. Good for you, Trish. When's your birthday, Malia? Michelle said she finished a baby tome. Malia's not even going to take off her PJs. Well, good for you. You're going to craft too. You're going to stay in your pajamas too. You guys are so funny. So I think we're just going to we're going somewhere for sushi, and we're going to go to the movies. And if we can't go to sushi, we're just going to go wherever we can. You're watching games and crafting. It sounds good. You're going to craft when you get, oh, please. You're gonna craft when you get your room organized. Oh, Renee, we don't even want to talk about rooms organized. You disbanded your craft space because of Christmas. Oh, you have a hot date with your hubby tomorrow. Woo! Ooh, that sounds fun. What show are you gonna go see? APG. You're crafting on Christmas, Cheryl. Good for you. Scotty says her mom said she thrives in chaos. Oh my gosh. You don't think it was a compliment? I love you, Scotty. Scotty, you're awesome. You just need to let them go. Let them ride their own bike. We're a little bit jealous of you, APG. What kind of show are you going to go see? Tammy's crafting her fingers to the bone. You did Chinese for Christmas? It was a treat for the kids? Oh, that's awesome, Trish. We have terrible Chinese food here. Can you believe it? Downtown Houston. Shenyang. Ooh, good for you. Oh, good for you. Lucinda, you're home, though. That's so awesome. Renee says she's thinking of a 4-letter word and then adding the word off to it, Scotty, and that's what you should tell your family. You're going through a major withdrawal from crafting? I'm sorry. Hey, Lisa, what are you doing? You're trying to get your craft room organized? Oh, my God. You guys, you know my craft room saga. I'm not even going to discuss it anymore because I think I jinxed myself. I'm going to pretend my craft room is all together, but you know it isn't. Most of it's in the garage still. Scotty said this came from a woman wearing ham on her necklace. Scotty, that was one of the best laughs we had, or I had in a good while. Your birthday, when is your birthday, Malia? I missed it. Yours is the 9th of January, is that what you said? And yours is the 10th, Jamie? Well, happy birthday to the two of you early. Oh my gosh. You know what, Lisa? You can make little envelopes of racks and just purge it. You can just purge it that way, little by little, and it'll make a whole bunch of people happy instead of making it and put it in one place. Not the ham, I know, right? Scotty, you're the best. Yours is New Year's Eve. Oh, why did I see the 9th? New Year's Eve. Well, happy birthday, New Year's Eve. That's awesome. That's a great birthday. Yay, Capricorns. Yes. Oh. Truth is, you're still scared of her. Scotty, she wore ham on her necklace, okay? You can't be scared of a woman who wears ham. Listen, this is cake, cards, presents. It's everything. Presents and phone calls, everything. It's awesome. And Cheryl says her mind is under den, unpacked, and organized. I hear you. You should have taken a picture. Scared of the ham, mama. Scotty, we're going to send you enough good thoughts and you're not scared of the ham, mama. Okay? Oh, my God. Scotty, that gave me the best laugh ever. I want to finish this tag, but it's like wet. You know, it feels mushy. Like that's what I get for using soft gel medium. It did not dry. Let me see if I can dry it. Mama ham. Scotty, you're ridiculous. You are so ridiculous. Scotty, you made me laugh. Mama ham. You're ridiculous. Your mom and the ham. Mama ham. Oh my gosh. Your mama and the ham. Someone say cake. Here comes the Rambo gun. The Rambo gun, you guys. The Rambo gun. I'm not even going to dry it. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can cut these. I'm going to cut them. They won't. My scissors are dull, but if I put them through my die cutting machine, they'll work better. My scissors, these particular scissors are dull. And I don't know where you guys, I moved all my stuff, okay? I finished all my earrings, which they all came out great, and I gave them all away. I think I have a couple pair left. And I have been crafting. I'm just going to use I have my die cutting machine right behind me. I'm going to see if I can get it. It's just the gel medium thing's a little bit weird on my dull scissors. The gel medium and my dull scissors don't really work. It kind of goes smush. Here's one. That's not bad. Now it's straight, Scotty. Wasn't straight earlier, but it's straight now. Wasn't straight earlier, but it is straight now. It is straight now. I'm almost done. Here's tag 2. Here's tag 3. And tag 4. Here's tag 5. So they definitely gel medium, and when it's not dry, and some dull scissors don't go well. Gel medium and dull scissors don't work. Now I can work on doing a little bit more embellishing to them, but I'm kind of liking them. What are you talking about, having your nose in a circle? I missed all of it. You guys are talking about chalk on the ham. You guys are ridiculous. You guys are so funny. We love you, Scotty. Yeah, I think they look good, right? Well, I've learned my lesson. You can't use wet gel medium and a pair of dull scissors. But now I just have to embellish them or try. Or I'm thinking I'm going to add some beads to them. So when you guys get them in the mail, when you get them from me, you'll go, oh, there. You can go, there's her gel medium tags. My gel medium tags. You guys are so funny. Green chalk ham. You guys are so funny. I can't even get there with you. You guys are ridiculously funny. I don't think dull scissors work good with anything. Thanks, Carla. My Pop-Tart box. My Pop-Tart box tags. my Pop-Tart box tags. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I asked you guys earlier, but I don't know if I saw who said it. Who did the woo-woo with me today? Did anybody? I have this big roll of blue tulle that came from a big box store. Yours are cereal box? Mine are Pop-Tart. I have, you know, Pop-Tarts are like the 11-year-old's favorite Pop-Tarts, and And lately, cornflakes. Pop-Tarts and cornflakes are what we got going on in our house. Well, if you guys signed up on the Happy Meal list, this is what you're going to get in lieu of Christmas cards. You'll get an envelope full with some whatever I put in it, which I don't know because it'll be whatever my momentary tangent is, and I will send everybody at least a tag, at least a handmade tag. So that'll be mine. That's mine in lieu of Christmas cards because you guys, I just couldn't. Maybe if I start now, I'll be able to do Christmas cards by next year. Maybe I'll be able to do Christmas cards by next year if I started right now, if I started today. If I started today. You know, really, with these titanium scissors, I don't know what works. What works is don't let anybody but you use them. Pain-free is awesome. Carlos baking cookies. Ooh, nice. What kind of cookies? You think it'll even work on these titanium ones? I know it works on steel ones, but I don't know about titanium. You guys are so funny. Guys, I bought all this stuff to make cookies and stuff. I haven't done any of it. I have not felt like it. Oatmeal raisin chocolate chip. Okay, we're coming right over. We're coming right over for some cookies. We're all coming right over, Carla, for some cookies. Do you have enough for all 53 of us? We'd all like cookies. Malia said she'll be there in 2 hours. It would take me a little longer. I just want to know, is white chocolate really chocolate? Is it really chocolate? Oh, Juliana, I hope you feel better. And the doorbell rings 53 times. That'll be really good. You guys, that is so funny. You snack an oatmeal cookie? Oh my gosh. You guys, I have all the stuff to make cookies. I haven't done any of it. I have done nothing. You guys, once I stayed at the airport, I didn't get home from the airport till after 11 last night. And I got there at like 7. But you have to wait till the plane actually takes off. And anyway, the plane finally, her plane was supposed to leave at like 9:30, but it didn't take off until after 10. And so by the time I watched it take off and they confirmed that it had actually left, and there was no way it was coming back, I came home. You guys, you know what I had for dinner? This is so ridiculous. Because I had made her dinner before I left, but I didn't really make myself any dinner. By the time I got home, I was definitely not hungry. So you know what I had? You're going to laugh. Hattie had bought a pumpkin pie from Costco. They make these huge pumpkin pies, and I love it. I usually have it for breakfast. I had a piece of pumpkin pie, and I went to bed. Is that ridiculous? That is what I have. Yeah, these tags are about, I don't have a measuring tape. I think they're like 2.5 this way, and I think they're by 5. I think it's 2.5 by 5. Maybe it's 2.5 by 4. I can measure, I don't have a tape measure over here, but I will measure it and I'll post it in the book. I'll post it in the group. Claire, you are the captain of your coloring book. Scotty, that is Scotty, that is perfect. Clara, in case you didn't know, you are the captain of your coloring book. Okay? Pumpkin pie anytime. So that's what I have for dinner. Okay? And it wasn't even a handmade one. It was a bought one. So that's what I had. I had pumpkin pie. And then today, you guys, this has been since I didn't have to cook for anyone, like, I didn't have to cook for anyone. I have what did I have? Well, I can't say that. I did make hottie eggs because I was making myself eggs, but he's usually not here when I'm cooking. So I love pie for breakfast. You're having apple pie and vanilla ice cream for Christmas morning. I love it. If my stepson was here, we would have cherry pie. His favorite is cherry pie, and when he comes, I make as many cherry pies as I can. We have cherry pie all the time, and we would have cherry pie. So this morning I made eggs. I made eggs over rice, which is very common here. We had eggs over rice, and he had toast with his. I just had rice with mine. And I don't even think I've eaten anything else. I think he came home and made himself something, but I didn't. Oh, good night, APG. Big hugs to you. And if I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas, Jamie. We love you. You guys go on over and sub to her channel. She does really fun things and you'll enjoy it. APG Jamie in the house. Fella Texan, Texas girl. Merry Christmas, Jamie. Big hugs and lots of love to you. Hugs and love. Hugs, 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 and love. So, this is my tags for today. And some of them I'm going to put some jewels on, but I don't have, you guys, I got to get myself set up better. That's one thing Hottie said he would do for me. He said he would help me move my stuff to have a bigger table for my stream, so I don't have to be streaming on a 3-foot by 3-foot square table. Bye, Jamie. Merry Christmas to you too, my love. Mary Rose is crafting hams. Okay, do you get that, Scotty? Crafting hams now. We are crafting hams. You guys are so ridiculous. Put some keys on them. I could. I want to make, you know what I want to do with those keys though, Scotty? I think I want to I got myself some paper mache boxes and I was going to alter one. Maybe I'll do that on Tuesday. Maybe I'll alter one on Tuesday. But I'm not unhappy with it. I think it kind of looks good. I mean, they're all a little bit different. But I think they look kind of good. I love the keys that you sent me. I'm going to use those on, I think I'm going to use them on altered box. Crafting hams. It's just ridiculous crafting hams. Just thinking about your mother. You can't be scared of anyone that wears ham, okay? Thanks, Trish. You can't be scared of anyone that wears ham, Scotty. Yes, yay. He hasn't had a day off, you guys. He's been working every day. And the day off when he does have a day off, he doesn't really have a day off. So we've been kind of planning our 2 weeks. And so I think our 2 weeks are going to be, he's going to help me. You can be scared if they eat it. Oh my God, Care. Oh Lord. So I think his 2 weeks off, I think he doesn't have 2 weeks off. He's going to be working, but I think the time that we have off, he is going to help me move. We're going to move some bookcases that we have so that I can put my stuff, and then he's going to help me move a table, a larger table into a space for me so that I can have more space. So I'm not just crafting on this 2-foot by 2-foot table. It's 3 feet by 3 feet. I think it is. It might even be smaller than that, you guys. I don't know. You're off until January 2nd? Good for you, Carla. Are you a teacher? Scotty. Oh my God. You're so hilarious. I know it was you, Renee, but it gave me such a good laugh. Oh my God, Carrie, you're hilarious. Oh, Malia. Oh my gosh. You work at a university and you're closed. Oh, good. Oh my God. So funny. You guys are so funny. I love you guys so much. Make me laugh. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't more entertaining today. I'm in my, you know what? I think it's a lack of sleep and just spaced out in the space, you know. Mama jerky. Oh my God. It is totally mama jerky. As long as they're not crafty jerks. Oh, that's so funny. So how many of you guys want to do the woo woo? Or we don't have to. It's up to you. Scotty, I love you, you know what? I can understand being a little fearful of your mama. You know, you love your parents and you want them to. I don't know. I'm from the South, so you know, we always had a healthy fear of our parents. My kids, on the other hand, they'll tell me off in a New York second, throw my stuff away. You have no idea. At least Hottie comes to my rescue. He told them they can't throw my crafting stuff away. It looks like trash to them, but it's crafting stuff and they can't throw it away. He fussed at my kids one time. So I appreciated it. You know, he's an artist. So he was like, you know, you can't throw your mama's stuff away just because you don't value it doesn't mean that it's not of value. My voice is relaxing. Oh, thanks, Lucinda. uh, oh my God. Malia, you guys are hilarious. No, I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm really not. You know what it is? If you guys listen to the woo woo from earlier today, it zoned me out. It really zoned me out. And I have been in so much pain that I needed it. And my pain feels like it's leaving. But then, of course, you know, I like do a bunch of stuff and then I hurt myself again. It's like, you know, when you feel like you're all well and all better and then you like do something and then it makes it ridiculous? That's me in a nutshell. You guys know that. You guys know me. Oh, I'll show you these. These are one pair of earrings that I have left. I think I'm gonna change the ear wires out. But look, I painted on them with some fingernail polish. I didn't because I didn't have my what do you call it? I didn't have my diamond glaze or my stickles or any of that or my oh my gosh, Carla, what did you call it? You know what I'm talking about. It's not stickles. It's not diamond glaze. Glossy accents. But I had white, I had clear fingernail polish, and I made a bunch of them, but I loved these. But I think I'm going to put longer ear wires on them. And they have book page, I don't know if you can see the book page text under them, and they're painted gold on the back. So anybody has any last minute Christmas presents, do it. Do some painty papers. Glue it on top of this one's Pop-Tart box, I'm sure. Glue it on top of a Pop-Tart box. Love you, Scotty. Oh my gosh, Scotty, you make me laugh. You're going to go vacuum now? Girl. After 2 pain pills, that's what you do, go vacuum? I think I would just relax and enjoy myself. Anyway, if you have any last minute Christmas presents, go for it. Night, Renee. Big hugs to you. So happy you joined us. Happy to see you. Happy to see you. Yeah, make yourself some of these earrings. I'm telling you, I made, I think, 14 pair of them. She gave away, I think I have 2 left. She gave away 12. And some of them I put beads on. And I promised you guys I'd take a picture, and I didn't. I was, like, totally out of my mind. I know. Carla says, come and clean her house, Scotty. Could you? And she'll bake you some cookies. Oh, my gosh. You guys are awesome. Night, Renee, we love you. You guys go on over and check out her channel too, GT Designs and Vintage Art Supplies. She has some great cool stuff, and she also has a really cool Etsy store. So if you guys are in the market for any really cool vintage ephemera and stuff like that, go over and check it out. And I think the link is in one of her videos. So you can look at some of the really cool junk journaling kits she does. They're definitely worth the price. You're so funny. Scotty just wants to know, do you have ham, Carla? If you have ham, then she'll come on over. Aw, Renee saying, please give Shelly a thumbs up and happy holidays. Thank you, guys. Yes, I would appreciate a thumbs up. So who wants woo-woo, who doesn't? If you don't, it doesn't matter to me. It's up to you. Oh, Carla, we love you. Just vote. Just let me know if we're doing woo-woo or no woo-woo. You guys tell me. I'm game for whatever you want. Carla says, no, Scotty, she's got some bacon. Oh my God. You guys are so funny. Bacon. Oh, Merry Christmas, Jillian. I hope you feel better. We hope you feel better, Jillian. We're sending you so much love. And sending you love too, Scotty, and you too, Renee. Okay, speak now or forever hold your peace. Woo-woo or no woo-woo. You guys are ridiculous. And bacon. Good night, Care. You guys are so ridiculous. I would like... no woo-woo for Samantha because it puts her to sleep. Renee wants woo-woo. Okay, so we'll do some woo-woo. Samantha, come back and listen when you have insomnia. You know, I just want to let you know what it really does, Samantha, when you do go to sleep. So, you know what it does? It's sort of like, you'll woo-woo too, Julian? Okay, cool. What it does is it just expands your energy body. Okay? It expands your energy body, and it expands your relaxation centers, you know? And so when you listen to it and you fall asleep, because some people don't. Some people it does the exact opposite. It wires them, and some people fall asleep. But when you fall asleep, what it's doing is it's giving you, it's generally when you don't allow yourself enough time, enough downtime, which I have a sneaking suspicion that might be you, Samantha. When you don't allow yourself enough downtime. And then what happens is when you do allow yourself to fully relax, it just takes you to a deeper state of consciousness for you, right? And that's not a bad thing, because we all do need some downtime, and we all do need to relax. But I get it. I totally get it. And you know what? If Hottie does woo-woo with me, he'll fall asleep too. So what he does is he does his woo-woo sitting up in a chair. Like he sits in a chair. He calls it the chair that he's gonna or his woo-woo chair. I don't know exactly what he calls it, but so today he's usually never home when I do the stuff with you guys. You got ham hocks for your red beans. Ooh, red beans and rice. I love red beans and rice. So. No, I get it, Tammy. I mean, but you have to do what works for you. Samantha says stress is far beyond tolerable right now for her. So it puts you in touch with your higher self. The woo-woo puts you in touch with your higher self, not my higher self, your higher self. You know, we all, the higher part of you, the bigger part of you, the part of you that's always connected to the divine never leaves. That's what it does. And so what happens is when you allow yourself to be in that state, and you allow your receptors to be open, then all the things that you're wanting for, you can release the things that are not working for you, and whatever that is, because everybody has something different. And you can allow the things that you do want to come into your life to be fully more completely there for you. So Heidi sits in a chair so he doesn't fall asleep. He actively pushes himself to stay awake. Amanda, you have to focus on telling yourself the positive things you need to release whatever you're going through. Holding on to it just makes it worse. And I know you're going through a really hard time. I know you are. And I know we all can't compare one hard time to another hard time to whatever. I know we can't compare any of that, you know, but when you find yourself in a pattern of wallowing or holding on to it, then that's what you continue to create. You know, it's like our minds are so powerful and they keep us in a constant cycle of creation. And so when the outside is not reflecting what you would like, you need to go inside and let go. Just let go. Let go and just surrender. Surrender. I'm not in charge of this. I'm going to let go of this pain. I'm not in charge of this. I'm going to let go of whatever it is. You know, I've had to do it with my shoulder because I can't fix it. I can't think my way out of it. I've just had to let it go. And it just takes you to a deeper place in you. Good night, Samantha. Big love. Sending you lots of love and wishing you the best Christmas. I hope you have the most wonderful Christmas. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful time and day with your family. So, all right, everybody. Put your feet on the floor. And I want you to bring to mind something that you would like to let go of. And it doesn't matter what it is, and I don't need to know what it is, and you don't need to write it down. You just have to acknowledge it. And it could be stress. It could be fear. A lot of fear. People hold on to fear. People hold on to things in fear. Fear of change is generally what the biggest thing people hold on to. Not the fear of what's happening, but the fear of change and how it's going to look. Right? Amanda, put your name on if your name's on the rack list in there, I mean, if it's on the Christmas card list, you'll get one. I'm not asking. So anyway, no, my tags are not for sale. I'm just giving them to you girls. Lucinda says one time she continually made bad mistakes, and her girlfriend once said, find out why you are sabotaging yourself, and you will stop. She was so right. Positive energy absolutely makes a difference. You're right, Lucinda. Thanks for sharing that. So the energy patterns that we continue to repeat, and I think some of us are a little bit more aware of it than others. And I know, like, as a kid, I could see my own patterns. I could see it, and I would be like, anyway, I could see the patterns happening around me, like the people, places, things, times, and events, or friends. Like you'd have a new friend, and then you'd find yourself in the same situation where it made you feel the same way, right? Whatever it was. You just keep repeating it. We just have to take notice of it. Well, you probably can't stop crying because you need to release. But you also have to let go of this fear. When I focus in on you, all I get is your body is seized up with fear. And a lot of times it's your body's way. So if we don't actively go toward where our higher life's purpose is, whatever that is, and for each one of us it's a little bit different, your life will push you there. Your life will absolutely push you to a cliff to get there. It does. It just does. Your higher self is pushing you there. So you're actually causing your own crying and your own grief and your own agita and your own drama. We are the causes of our own stuff. There's no outside, there's only inside. So if you want something to shift, you have to release it on the inside. And you don't even need to know why. You do have to go through many parts, Cheryl, you're right. You do have to go through a grieving process, and that's definitely a process. But you have to be willing to take responsibility for your feelings because you feel them. Nobody else does. And when you constantly blame other people outside of you, you're not taking your own responsibility for yourself. It doesn't mean that things outside of you don't seem to be happening outside of your control. What it means is you're connecting with them energetically. You're connecting with them energetically, so they keep repeating. You know, it's like, have you guys ever been around a child that cries and cries and cries and cries and cries and cries and cries? And the moment and you can see the parent doing the same wrong thing over and over and over and over again. You can see them just perpetuating this crying. And then when they come and stay with you, they don't cry at all. Why is that? The crying's still there in the kid. It's because there's no response to it. There is no match. There's no energetic match on the other end. So if you want to stop crying, I'm not telling you need to. Maybe you do need to cry. But if you want to stop this whole thing, you stop it. Take your power back and stop it. Take responsibility for where you are, wherever that is. It can look glum, but take responsibility for it. I'm totally responsible for everything that happens to me in my life. I'm responsible for my emotions. I'm responsible for how I react to things. I'm responsible for me. Take responsibility and then let it go. Release it. Yes, it is extremely exhausting. Relax and breathe. You're absolutely right, Lucinda. Absolutely right. So let's start the woo-woo. So everybody sit and put your feet on. I'm going to just tell you this. You cannot talk or think your way out of it. You cannot talk or think your way out of it. You also cannot solve a problem in the same energy the problem was created in. It is easier said than done, but you know what, Lucinda? If you actually do it, then you do it, right? If you're talking about it, you're not doing it, right? So you just got to do it. Just got to open the door. Put a window in your heart and solar plexus area, and just open it up and just let it out. Just see it leaving every time you breathe, and just tell yourself, I'm in release, I'm in release, I'm in release. I'm releasing anything that isn't love. And eventually you feel lighter and lighter and lighter. Cheryl's absolutely right. She says the more you fight against it, the harder it will be. It's very true. Very, very, very true. Okay, let's get to some woo-woo, and hopefully you'll feel a little bit better, Amanda. Okay? So put your feet on the floor and find yourself a comfortable spot and close your eyes. I think it's best to do this energy work with your eyes closed. I know I always say you can do it either way, but sometimes when we don't have our eyes closed, we're not allowing ourselves to fully be present. So we're sending you so much love. I don't know what you want me to say again, Clara, or if you're asking somebody else. All I said is you can't solve a problem. You can't think your way out of it. You can't talk your way out of it. And you can't solve a problem in the same energy it's created in. So just everybody close your eyes for 1 second. Image a window in your chest. It goes from the top of your chest all the way down to your lower abdomen. Just a window. Now make sure this window can open, and I'd like you to open the window however it opens. If it lifts up, it lifts up. If it opens out, like French doors, let it open out. And I want you to breathe in. And on the exhale, I want you to see everything that isn't love in your life leaving like smoke. And breathe in and release. Amanda, just do it. Close your eyes and just do it. Breathe in. Open the window and release. And release. And release. And a little more. And let go just a little bit more. And let go a little more. And a little more. And a little more. Open the window, make sure it's wide. Every inhale in, see the energy of anything that's not love leaving. And release. And let it go. You can leave this window open all the time and just keep your body personality permission to release anything that isn't love. See yourself in a column of light. When you look up, you can't see the top, and when you look down, you can't see the bottom. This is your column of light. Your column of light belongs to you. Allow your light to go deep into the earth. See it entering in your column of light into the heart of the earth. And give your column of light tree roots down there. Ask that it enter the heart of the earth and anchor itself fully and completely deep into the earth. Feel your column of light from those roots. Feel it coming all the way up through your feet, ankles, knees, thighs, hips. Feel it filling your body up. Base of your spine, lower abdomen, solar plexus, heart, throat, and fountaining out the top of your head. Now follow this column of light. Follow your column of light to the highest point of light that you can easily, effortlessly imagine. The highest point. Allow your column of light to focus on the highest point. And allow your column of light to see a bright star and allow it to head toward this bright star. When you get closer, you see it's a big sun. And allow your tree roots above your head to anchor themselves deep into this sun. We're going to call this sun the central sun, the sun of sun, the source of sun. Let's ask this beautiful sun, this beautiful light, beautiful star, to bless us with its energy. And I see this light like diamonds. So feel this beautiful diamond light pouring in through the top of your head, filling your face and neck, your shoulders, your chest, your back, every vertebra of your spine. And feel it filling your solar plexus, which is in your stomach. Feel it filling your lower abdomen, and feel it pooling in the base of your spine. And feel this beautiful diamond light pouring down your legs and out your feet, deep into the earth. Breathe it in. Feel this diamond light filling every area of your body. And one more time, breathe it in. Give your body personality permission to receive this beautiful diamond light. Feel it pouring through your feet and out your column of light and out all of your tree roots that are anchored deep in the earth. Feel yourself connected to heaven. Focus on your tree roots deep in the earth, and let's ask for this beautiful gold earth energy to rise up through our grounding cords, through our tree roots, and through our feet, ankles, calves, knees, hips, thighs. Feel this beautiful gold earth energy rising up to the base of your spine. Your second energy center. Your solar plexus. Your heart. Feel it filling your throat. Feel it filling your face and your head completely. And fountaining out the top of your head. Now I want you to focus on your heart. And I want you to breathe in and receive all of the love and support you need. And on the exhale, I want you to let go of anything that isn't serving you. Okay, ready? Breathe in, receive what you need, and release anything else. Breathe in what you need, and let go of anything else. Receive what you need, and let go of anything else. One more time. Receive what you need, and release anything else. Receive the divine love that you are, that you need, and release any love in your life that doesn't feel divine. Release anything and anyone in your life that doesn't hold you in the highest regard. Release release any person, place, thing, time, or event that doesn't honor you. Now I want you to focus on your third energy center located in your solar plexus, and I want you to receive the love and support you need here. Ready? Breathe it in. And let go of anything else. Receive the love and blessings you are. And release anything that doesn't work for you. Receive the love and blessings that you are. And let go of anything that doesn't work. Focus on your third energy center. Receive love. And release anything else. Focus on your second energy center. Receive love. And let go of anything else. Focus on your second energy center, which is in your lower abdomen. Receive love. And release anything else. Receive love. And release anything else. One more time. Receive love. And release anything else. Breathe in and receive love. And release. Focus on the base of your spine. Receive love. And release. Receive love. And release anything else that isn't supporting you. Receive love. And release. Receive love. And release. Focus back on your heart. And receive love. And release anything else. Receive love. And release anything else. Focus on your throat. Receive love. Focus on your throat. Receive love. Release anything that doesn't work for you. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. Focus on your sixth energy center located in the center of your forehead. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. Focus on the top of your head. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. Receive love. I want you to focus on your hands and your feet. I want you to feel this energy flowing through your whole body, from the top of your head, through your whole body, at your hands and feet. Ready? Breathe in and receive love. 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 I'd like you to focus and envision an infinity symbol and let it stand on its end like a figure eight, with the top reaching to the central sun, crossing through your heart, entering deep into the earth, crossing back through your heart, and ending where it began. Ready? Receive the love from the divine on the inhale, and on the exhale, give it back. Ready? Receive in love. Feel it crossing your heart and entering deep into the earth, and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. And one more time. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Receive in love and give in love. Hi, Maria. Welcome. When you get ready, open your eyes and come back to you. So tell me what you guys are, if you feel anything, if you think anything, if you know anything. Hey, Maria. Merry Christmas to you, too. Merry Christmas in Greece. You fell asleep, Cheryl? You received what you needed. You received it, no matter what. You know, we all experience it in a different way, and you received it. If you want to receive it, you receive it. But sometimes really strong energetic processes put me to sleep, too. Love you, too, Lucinda. You're a rock star, and so congratulations on coming home. And the pictures of your room and craft room look beautiful, honey. You were so blessed. I mean, how awesome that your whole room was redone for you. It does help to make sure you're grounded well. Make sure your cords are in the earth. That is a definite. Make sure, and check them all the time, Elizabeth, because sometimes when we get nervous or we fall into a fear pattern, we pull them up. And as long as your tree roots are grounded down there, your light roots are grounded down there, all kinds of good stuff can happen for you. Oh, great, Carla. Well, I was pushing some energy through you girls, so I'm glad you let go. Good for you. Woohoo! I let go too. Yeah, somebody was holding on to something in their back, and I could feel. Oh, Cheryl, you're a rock star. Lucinda, you're blessed, but you know what? They're a blessing as well. I mean, you're a blessing to them. Oh, Maria, we send you love on your journey, and definitely will put you in the woo-woo every day, and your mom as well. Know that I love you, and I'm putting my arms around you. I'm still going to come to Greece, and craft with you. It's on my crafty bucket list. Lucinda, what a blessing that is. They swooped in with love. That's so awesome. But you're a blessing for them as well. Good night, Amanda. I hope you do go back and listen to the woo-woo. It will really help. It will help you release. But you have to be willing to. That's the key. As long as you want to keep replaying it, it's going to keep replaying, and it will replay with any and every one. You got to let it go. You just got to let it go. But you got to be ready to let it go. And in your time, you'll be ready. Our life forces us to be ready. After the new year, I'll tell you guys my most ridiculous story as of late. And then you'll be like, oh, wow, that's ridiculous. But it's true, Lucinda, the most fondest memories I have are the ones of my grandmother as a child. I mean, of course, I had wonderful memories with my parents. My parents were really wonderful parents. But my grandmother saw me through the eyes of unconditional love, and that to me was like, I can still see the way her face lit up when she would see me. And I know for a fact that's the way your grandkids feel about you. You see them with the biggest unconditional love. Cheryl, I don't think you sound harsh. I think you give really good, sound advice. And I think that you're coming from a place of love. So, sometimes it's what we need. Cheryl, it's easy. We can all sit back and commiserate and say and feel sorry for ourselves, but that doesn't change anything. It doesn't. I usually give myself, a good 5 minutes of a pity party, and then I have to let it go. Maria, you'll be in our hearts no matter what. Cheryl, you're awesome. I'm glad you released something, Carly. You know, for me, the 21st, the solstice yesterday, I did a big release. So if you go back and listen to that, if you go back to Body Soul Alignment, if you signed up for the email list on bodysoulalignment.com and you go back and you get that replay, it was pretty profound. But today's was even better, I thought. Oh, you get your grandchildren for Christmas, Carla? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. You're right, Lucinda. The only thing we do fear is fear itself because we don't even know what it is. And we create it. Isn't that ridiculous? You did, Carla? I'm telling you, some really profound things happened. I have regular clients that I work with on a regular basis. And they're following along too in the 30 days. And it's amazing when, the people are emailing me stuff that's going on with them, and everybody's going through something different, right? But I can just tell you from where I am and what I did, what for me, stuff is flying off. And I know if it's flying off me, it's flying off you guys too. It is exciting, Jillian, right? She gets her grandkids. That's just so awesome. That's like rock star. For Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, I mean, how much better could it get than that? So, so if you go back, you can listen. I think the replay is staying up for 4 days. You're crafty. Maria says her crafty mobile bag is ready. I am going to come, Maria. I don't know why I'm guided to, but I will. I will definitely come. I will definitely come. I've been to many places in my life. I haven't been to Greece, but I'll definitely come. And we'll craft. And we'll do crafting mamas from Greece. I don't know. We'll make a junk journal from all the stuff, all the Greek newspapers and all the stuff there. And I love Greek food, by the way, anyway. You know, somebody told me that if somebody told me that they had to, like, one thing you had to give up would be, like, if I had to have a bland diet, I don't know if I could. I mean, I eat a lot, but I love really good food that's spiced well. And I don't necessarily mean hot spicy. I mean, like, you know what I mean. And Greek food always has really amazing spice. Carla, I would be so excited. I think I'd be beside myself. I don't have any grandkids yet. Well, I told you guys my oldest daughter told me I had my own grandchild. She's 26 and my youngest one is 11, right? So she told me a while back. She said, "You had your own grandchild. You had an allergy to eggs, Care? Ooh, that can be hard." Oh, Lucinda, that's brilliant. What a great outcome. But see, you're open to it. You want to see things. You just have one, but she's your crafting buddy. Oh, Carla, it's brilliant. That's so awesome. My 11-year-old, she crafts with me. She's so funny though. She crafts on her own, but what I love about her, she's so enthusiastic. I can make like something that I don't like at all, and she's like, "I love it." She just does it with such enthusiasm. I love you girls. Well, I'm going to finish working on my magazine pages, and I'm going to finish, I don't know how many more tags I have to make, but I have quite a few, and I'm going to make some more of those, and so I'm going to get that. Sounds good, Amanda. Go for it. You have 2 grandchildren, Care? And one's a 2-year-old. Aww. How old, Carla, how old is your granddaughter? Cheryl, you know what? I don't even know if my kids will have kids. But and she's traveling, and, she just got married. She's been married about a year, I think. She's happy, and I'm not in any hurry, but I love it. She's 7. 7's such a great age. Yeah, everybody get, if you aren't, I will, Elizabeth. I'll definitely go over there. Everybody, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, go on over. It's called Crafting Mamas, and everyone's welcome. You're always welcome. Always, always, always welcome. I will go check out your stickers. Merry Christmas, Jillian. You guys message me anytime. You know, you can always find me on Facebook or, you know, message me. If I don't get the message right away, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Post whatever's on your crafty table. Always love to see it. Always makes me excited to see. Thank you, Linda, for my beautiful stamped tissue paper. I'm loving the addition to these tags. I'm loving how it looks on these tags. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I may work on them a little more and do a little bit more to them. I don't know what I'm going to do, though. Oh, Bailey kept asking when you could come home. Oh, Lucinda, she's such a love. I agree, Kara. There are so many wonderful people there. You share your birthday with your 5-year-old grandson? That's awesome. Thanks, Carla. Coming from you, that's a compliment. Girl, you made me cry. You made me so cry. I'm telling you. The girls have shown me so much love, and I'm realizing how I have to be a better receiver because I just get like overwhelmed. You know, like, I don't know. I'm grateful, and thank you for giving me such lovely presents. I love all of it, and I'm excited. Hopefully I'll have my new crafting space up. That's my goal. Over the 2 weeks while my babe's gone, while my little one's gone, I'm gonna hopefully get my new crafting space in order. Definitely go over and subscribe. You girls subscribe to each other and support each other. You know, and you know, there is a place in our Facebook group for you to post your channels. Post them so people know who you are. Cheryl, that's good advice. That is so good. Such good advice. Carla, I have to tell you, the journal, it's amazing. All of it's amazing. First of all, your packaging is amazing. Like the way you packaged everything with so much love, and it's just beautiful. And I'm excited to work in it. You know, I'm afraid I'll probably pet it for a while before I dive in. And I love it. I love it. I loved them when you were making them. I was like a little envious. I was like, oh, I need to make myself one, but I didn't. But I love it. I love what you did. You're a wonderful artist. You got plenty in the box, sister. You got plenty in the box. The box was full. I'm excited, and I'm going to go through the paper and use it. I've got all this new paper to use, and I'm very excited. And I know when you guys send me your paper, you may think it's old paper, but for me, it's new. And so I love it. So I'm grateful for it, you know. I am so grateful for it. I'm so grateful. So be looking for my Christmas New Year's cards, tags. Hopefully I'll have them all mailed out tomorrow. I'm trying, you guys. It's not happening fast enough for me. It was amazing, wasn't it, Elizabeth? Carla's an amazing artist. I love candy canes. They're my favorite. Isn't that ridiculous? I love them. I'm eating this one now from Carla. All right, my crafty loves. I love you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you definitely on Tuesday. Okay? Big hugs from my heart to your heart. I'm sending this so much aloha. Love you all so much. Wishing you the best and brightest holiday. And I will be doing the woo-woo every day, so if you guys want to join me, bodysoulalignment.com. Energy work every day until New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve will be the last one. Okay? All right, big hugs. Love you, girls. See you later. Aloha.